Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and it's January, so that means a couple things. It means playoff football, it means cold weather, and it means Hall of Fame time. The Baseball Hall of Fame announces their 2024 class in about 5 days, and we have been charged here in the community to nominate channels for the 2024 class of the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Every year that this has been going on, and this is the 7th year, by the way, for those that thought this wouldn't last, well, here we are, still going strong. Jake, who is Legends Never Die, I keep wanting to call him the Ticket Leprechaun all the time. I still can't get over that. But Jake is in charge now and forevermore until he gets tired of it. But he does a great job every year tallying the votes and watching stuff and all of that jazz. And as a member of the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, I want to throw my vote in to the ring. And I like to do it early rather than later because I want to do my own analysis and try not to be too influenced by other people. And I approached it this year maybe differently than I have previous years. The whole idea of this was to be as objective as possible when you're looking at channels, when you're deciding who to put up for this, because a Hall of Fame to me it's a body of work type of an award, right? Or recognition. It's man, they've been around a long time. They've garnered a nice following. They do these kinds of videos. They have a great collection. There's so many factors that go into it, and it can't just be they're my buddy. And that was, a criticism I had of the process. Year 2, year 3 was everybody was just voting for their friends, and not the idea was to find channels that are worthy beyond just being your friend, that they've done something in the community and they've been a part of the community for a while and they've done a lot of videos and earned it, not just by being your bud. Sorry, it's coffee time. So I had 16 channels that I considered for my 10 spots. And I'm going to be honest, it was hard to, put some of these channels not on my ballot because I consider them good friends. And again, if I'm going to be true and criticize other people for doing it, I need to be accountable myself to not just put my friends in, as much as I'd like to. And so those friends that I'm not voting for are, most of them, it's longevity mattered. If I had people that were similar in how long they've been on YouTube, I went with the older channel. If they were similar in other areas in terms of subs, or I pretty much eliminated everybody that had under 1,000 subscribers. If this is kind of a YouTube career achievement, 1,000 subs is kind of an important milestone to reach. There's plenty of channels in the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame without 1,000 subs, but I had to draw the line somewhere. Again, I had to eliminate 6 channels from my list. So that was a criteria, and the number of videos mattered, the number of views mattered on the channel. I looked at everything, number of subs, obviously. So there were multiple criteria that I looked at. I'm actually voting for people that I just think deserve the recognition, that have been doing this for a really long time. Hence the whole point, again, of starting this in the first place. So let's get through my 10. The list is down below. Links are down below. And here we go. These are going to be actually in, by and large, they're in alphabetical order, because I just go through my subs and pick channels that I want to consider. And my subs are alphabetical. The first one I'm voting for this year, baseball card collector, investor, dealer, Chris Sewell. He did his first video. I went and looked at everybody's stuff. He did his first video in August of 2020. He has 64,600 subscribers. He's only done 313 videos, but he's got 9 million views on his channel. And he's a great guy, and he is a friend. In fact, all the rest of the, everybody that I'm voting for, save one, save two, sorry, I'm looking at the list, I would consider a friend. So 3, nope, there's 3. More than I thought. But Chris Sewell, absolutely, what he's done in the relatively short period of time that he's been on YouTube has been nothing short of amazing. And again, that's what I think we're here to recognize. Next up, Because I'm Carlos. Started September 2018. He has almost 5,000 subs, 868 videos. Carlos and I have had a long, storied history. I would say that I respect what he's done, for the community, what he's done in YouTube, what he's done in the sports card community. So, yeah, Carlos gets my vote. Next up, Big D for life. Scott has been doing this forever. April of 2017 was his first video. He's got 1,100 subs, 741 videos. So there's a lot of him out there to watch. And he's just one of those old school guys that, again, it's time that he gets recognition. So Big D for life, Scott gets a vote. Some people are going to hate on this one. Card Collector 2. I'm sorry. Ryan has built a juggernaut, and that needs to be recognized. And I think it's even different than, say, Jeff Wilson, Sports Card Investor. I'm not voting for him. Ryan, I don't know. Maybe I just like him a lot better. Maybe, not that I dislike Jeff, but just, I don't know. To me, Ryan is good. A lot of people hate on Ryan, and okay, but you can't argue with what he's done. He started back in July of 2017. He's got 135,000 subscribers on his channel. He's done 1,400 videos, and he's gotten 71 million views. That's like all the rest of us combined in terms of number of views. That's success, period. No arguing that. So Ryan gets a vote from me. And he's one that won't care if he gets into this. But that shouldn't matter to whether or not I vote for them. There are guys that I'm not voting for that I know would care. But that's just, I'm trying to do the best I can here. Man, coffee is good. Yeah, it's early in the morning here. Next guy I'm voting for, Dead Guy Cardboard. First video, April 2014. So almost a decade. 3,500 subscribers. He's only done 156 videos. I wish he did more, actually, but his T206 stuff is amazing. And he's one of those guys that's been around a long time and deserves recognition for what he's contributed to the sports card viewing pleasure of guys like me and everyone else. Speaking of pleasure, Jimmy Gunz is my next vote. Jimmy started in November 2017, a little over 2,000 subs, almost 2,100, 900 videos. Probably most of those are live streams, but Jimmy's just a great member of the community. He does a lot of good for a lot of people. He's an incredibly genuine guy. He and I talk privately from time to time, and he's been here to my house. Like, he's authentic. He's real. you're gonna get what you get, and you better not throw a fit, because Jimmy's a great dude. So Jimmy gets a vote for me. Next up, again, this is a longevity thing and a good dude thing, but Purple GT22, Steve. February 2011 was his first video. It's a long time ago, 13 years ago almost. 1,500 subs, 378 videos. Steve's been one of those guys that's kind of been in and out over the years. He'll kind of go on a spurt where he'll do some stuff and then take a break, and life gets in the way for him, probably like it does for most of us, and he's in and out. But he is one of those guys that's kind of a stalwart in the community. He's been around so long, and everybody kind of knows who he is. But Purple GT22, Steve. Next, rated rookie, Josh. How Josh is not in yet is probably the most confusing thing to me about this whole list. Josh started in March 2017 was his first video. Almost 2,000 subs, 114 videos. Josh is another one of those guys that I wish would do more content, but I'll rib him privately for that. Absolutely amazing guy, salt of the earth, amazing collection, which matters to me. Like, that matters. It's part of just this whole thing, right? Like I said, there's a lot of things that go into it. That's one of them for me. But Josh, absolutely 100% should get in. But again, you guys have to vote. I have only one vote, just like you. Next up, Vintage Card Curator, Keith. This was a pretty easy decision, actually. Keith did his first video November 2018. He's got 5,500 subscribers. He's only done 82 videos. But man, when Keith does a video, it's absolute must watch for me. Probably at least twice, maybe more, because the quality of what he does is so over the top. You don't have to be prolific and just do videos for video's sake. If you do fewer videos, but they're just awesome every time, then that's absolutely a good deal for me. So, Vintage Card Curator. And the last one, Drew, Lefty NDV 10. Drew is not in my circle of friends. Drew is not somebody that I hang out with or know at all. I don't even have his phone number, which is weird. Like, we're not in the same circle. But I have mad props and respect for what he's been in the community and what he does. He started January 2009. That is 15 years ago. That's an eternity in YouTube years. He's got 1,200 subs, done 420 videos. And when you talk to others, think about it this way. A lot of the other people in this list I watch and subscribe to, I call them the home team. It's like watching your home team player. And it's easy to make a decision about them because you see them every day, or you see them often, and you can say, yeah, I've watched this person grow over time. I've watched their body of work. He's not a guy that I watch often. He's an away player. He's a out-of-towner, so to speak, in the community. And so you listen to others that are living in his hometown that do watch him every day. And when you hear people talk about Drew, it's with incredible respect. And so that matters to me. And so I've got to be willing to think outside the box. I can't just stick with my Homer team, my Homer buddies. And so that's why Drew gets a vote from me. And again, long overdue. So that's it, guys. Again, there's plenty of my friends that I love and talk to all the time that I didn't vote for this year. And they'll get in, though. You guys know who I'm talking about. They will get in eventually. Just may not be, I don't know. They might probably get in this year, but I had to vote my conscience, and that's what I did. So, love to hear what you think down below. we'll talk to you guys soon. Keep collecting.